Good morning, Nigeria. Good morning, Africa. Good morning, universe. My name is Barrister Papi, aka the Princess of Umogu. Today, I promise you, we are not going to waste time because, like I said, it's like every time you're having an event nowadays, it's always flashing on the day of my show. I'm also speaking at that event too. So there's a lot going on in Nigeria. I remember that Thursday, last week Thursday, we were here. That was the day the Queen of England passed away, Queen Elizabeth, and they've been taking her coffin from one castle to another castle. You know, all the big name castle. Yesterday it was Westminster, where her corpse was. Let me be sure about the name where her corpse landed. The other day, her coffin landed in Buckingham Palace. As per yesterday, the Queen's coffin arrived at Westminster Hall. So a lot of people went there to view the Queen. So I think they have to take the coffin around the UK so that people can have an opportunity to see the Queen for the last time before they bid her farewell. You know, the Bishop growing up were used to saying, "Long live the King, long live the Queen." But now, Prince Charles has taken over. So now Prince Charles the God. So now it has changed from a woman to a man, which is the God save the King. Sometimes people don't know the importance of prayers. When everybody keeps saying something positive for your head, you live long. You can live very, very long. Just imagine every day somebody is saying, God save the Queen, God save the Queen. No kind of prayer you pray. 100 people will be saying, God save the Queen, God save the Queen. Your evil cannot even penetrate. That's why I always tell people that when you are around negative people, you cannot progress. Is in fact. As far as you are around negative people, you cannot progress. You cannot progress. I'm trying to get our hot topic for today. Before I will go into some of the entertainment news, then we have Papi. Papi was supposed to appear last week, but because hold up, he came very late. But today he's appearing again. The other artists, I don't know if he's still on the road. But people learn to take, I always say people take your career seriously. Because sometimes you think, nobody understands in this life. I broke through on my own. And I make sure I do due diligence. I always tell people, don't be relying on people will understand. People always relying on pity, self-pity. Don't ever rely on self-pity. Life is on the go. So our hot topic for today is talking about a councillor. Councillor, not the chairman though. You know the difference between chairman and councillor. Councillor. Employed, appointed 32 advisors. People they get, even Buhari have just 2. But him is having 32 advisors. For Buhari, they have Gabashewu and they have Femi Adesina. But this guy from Kaduna, a councillor, no a president, no a chairman, is having 32 advisors. So let me read. The councillor representing Saminaka Ward in Lere local government area of Kaduna State, Abubakar Sadiq, has given reasons for appointing 32 special advisors. A flyer containing the names and portfolios of the appointees has been circulating on social media, with many expressing surprise. But speaking to a national daily, he said the appointments were meant to reward loyalty. He explained that those appointed stood by him during the campaigns and deserve to be part of the administration. There is nothing a determined mind cannot achieve. These people were together with me during the campaigns. So in order not to be power drunk, I had to reward them. So this is to reward them for their loyalty, and there is no big deal about it really. Who is going to pay for it? He said Mr. Sodiku is also the majority leader of the Lere Local Government Legislative Council, added that funding his aides will not be an issue as he has made adequate provision for their welfare. This is where I want EFCC to come in. Yes, he has to show EFCC the package as such is not government package. People are striking that they've not paid them money. Somebody is appointing for the government attitude. So if you say that their money is not a problem, show the EFCC how you are going to pay them from your money. That's the thing. The advisor you're supposed to pay, that government is supposed to pay for, show EFCC. The ones that you have packaged for yourself because you want to help them for loyalty, show EFCC how you are going to take care of it. And you might be a very rich man, you don't know. But you cannot appoint 32 and add to government problem. That is the truth. There's a lot of things happening in Nigeria. So 32 is too much. Some of these appointed are Ibrahim Mone, Special Advisor, Media and Publicity, Mohammed Abdul Kadir, Muslim Youth Development, Sunday Daniel, Poverty Elevation, among others. Don't forget to call us live or drop your comments. Because this is absurd if you ask me. The government is screaming that there's no money. A councillor somewhere is appointing 32 advisors. People that will advise him, 32 of them. Is it right? Is it right? If it's right, please drop your comment. If it's not right, please drop your comment or call us live. So let me go to entertainment news because this period has always been about the Queen of England. A lot of things have been coming up. Even there's a popular professor who said something on Twitter. A lot of people have been fighting her for saying that. But it's her honest opinion. Everybody has a right to say what they want to say. Like I said, I'm not going to waste time today. Today's show will be a little bit short compared to before because I had to move. I want to bring out some entertainment news that might interest you. The reason I will tell people that when you want to make comments, sometimes there are some things you come out in public to say, and there are some things you discuss with your family. It's not everything that you discuss with your family you come on social media to say. That is the only thing I would say. Nothing much. And when people are mourning, that is not the time to pour sansan. So after the person has even finished mourning, you can even say it's not that the person is really a good person. You understand? But not that time they are mourning. You now start saying something about them. After they finish mourning, you can also say that, yes, so I'm sorry that she died, but she's not a good person. There are ways of putting all these things, And they call it diplomacy. You have to be smart about life. Sorry, just hold on. I want to open some of my blog stories to give you some entertainment news before I will call in the artist for today. So you find out one or two things about him. Then he will perform live. We are having issues getting some of his songs out, the one he wants to play live. But he has some old nice songs that he can perform for you. Yeah. So, Ondo State Governor just announced that, okay, let me read out his press statement. It's always better so that you get it officially, it's not from my mouth. So, the governor of Ondo State wrote, Rotimi Akeredolu. He said, my siblings and I announce with deepest regret and total submission to the will of the Almighty the passing into glory of our adorable and dutiful and ever-doting mother, Lady Evangelist Grace Bosede Akeredolu, this morning. So the governor of Ondo State just lost his mother this morning. She died peacefully in her state. Though saddened by the departure of Mami, the one Abiyomo we knew, we are consoled with the knowledge that even as she transits to eternity, she will be guided by the strong hands of the angels of the light in which she dwelt during her eventful and fruitful sojourn on the terrestrial plane. Mommy, rest in peace. Burial announcement will be made by the family. May her soul rest in peace. Amen. Let me look for another entertainment news. So sorry. So R. Kelly found guilty on 6 counts of child pornography. R. Kelly has been found guilty of sex crimes, including producing child sexual abuse imagery and coercing minors into sex acts. On Wednesday, September 14, the 12-person jury in the trial convicted Mr. Kelly of 6 out of 13 charges brought against him. He was found guilty of coercing 3 minors into criminal sexual activity and producing 3 child sexual abuse videos, all of which prosecutors said involved the same 14-year-old girl. R. Kelly was acquitted of attempting to obstruct an earlier investigation into his abuse. The jury also found him not guilty of receiving child sexual abuse imagery and conspiring to receive such imagery as part of an alleged scheme to recover missing videotapes. His 2 co-defendants, associates, Darian McDavid and Milton Brown, were found not guilty on all charges. Jurors acquitted McDavid, a long-time Kelly business manager, who was accused of conspiring with Kelly to rig the 2008 trial. Brown, a Kelly associate for years, was acquitted of receiving child pornography. R. Kelly, 55, have already been sentenced to 30 years in prison in June 2022 after a jury in Brooklyn convicted him of racketeering and sex trafficking charges. Based on that sentence, he won't be eligible for release until he is around 80 years. Jehovah. So we will not be hearing all this music. Storm is over for a long time. June's convictions is the first time R. Kelly has been held criminally responsible for allegations related to sexual abuse, despite accusations dating back more than 3 decades. Wednesday's conviction in Chicago could add years to that prison sentence, so it might even come out to be 80-something years. 80-something years before he will become here. Oh my God. When I say, oh my God, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. There's a lot going on in Nigeria. A lot. A lot going on in Nigeria. A lot going on in the world. And we should take care of ourselves. Oh, please, there's chicken pox out there. Always learn to use your sanitizer. Always learn to use disinfectants when you're having your bath. Please don't forget that. Please don't forget to stop hugging people. So I'm trying to pick up entertainment news only from my space. So Shegumi is shaking tables. He's saying that it's not proper for Tinubu to say it's his turn for presidency. The Muslim movement ticket is unnecessary. That is what Shegumi is saying. So let me read this one and see that I'm calling the guest. Like I said, I'm in a hurry. Prominent Islamic cleric Sheikh Ahmad Gumi has said the Muslim ticket from the APC is unnecessary. Gumi, who fielded questions from journalists and his Kaduna residents on the forthcoming general elections in the country, also stated that it is not right for the ruling party presidential candidate Bola Tinubu to say it is his turn to become the president of Nigeria. He said, "It is not proper for him to say it is his turn. There is no question about saying it is my turn. Don't say it is my turn. He is a good administrator. He can do it. The Muslim ticket is unnecessary. We all know all these politicians are looking for votes. The Muslim ticket is not about religion. Whether it will work or not, I don't want prophecy. But there are a lot of hurdles. In fact, all the political parties have hurdles. Muslim ticket is going to be a laboratory test for others to emulate or not." On Peter Obi, Gumi said he needs to reach out to other segments of Nigerians, adding that he has to be all over the place and not leaving politics to a region. What he's trying to tell Peter Obi that Peter Obi should not limit himself to just, I'm going to the east. That he should also spread his tentacles to other states. I believe him, so that the thing will make sense for Peter Obi to come out and reach out to other states that are also believing him. What Nigeria needs is somebody that will fix Nigeria. We don't want somebody that will come and be doing nothing. That's the truth. Nigeria, we have gotten to a point that we can't take it anymore. What we want somebody that will help us out to restore Nigeria, the Nigeria that we know, graceful Nigeria. So if you are from Oka, Anambra State, listen and listen good. ATA begins enforcement to decongest the Eke-Awka Road. Eke-Awka Road, if you are from Oka, Anambra Southwest, Oka is the capital of Anambra State. There's a popular market called Eke-Awka. The roads there are always blocked. I've been to that market before. Everywhere is blocked. There's one, even these people that do keke, they block there. People standing on the road, they block everywhere. So now the joint enforcement team led by the Anambra State Road Traffic Management Agency, ATA, has begun the congested operation to free up traffic on major roads around the Eke-Awka markets. The enforcement team led by the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of ATA, Engineer Emeka Okonkwo, has spent hours dissecting the traffic situation around the area. It's always terrible. Before you come out from the back, oh my God. While pushing back traders whose beers exceeded the approved meter, and informing motorists that pulling up on certain marked section of the roads attracts huge fines. For so many years now, Eke-Awka market has become notorious for constant gridlocks necessitated by traders who close up on the roads with their goods and motorists, who either do their businesses on the roads or are parked entirely there. Certain measures has been initiated by previous traffic regulatory agencies and governments to checkmate the ugly tail, but while some measures has temporary effects, others prove totally abortive. So at this point, I will sit down and I will invite our artist for today. His name is Papi. I'm going to ask him some questions before he will perform. Like I said, it will be a very short show today. So let me take my seat back, and any other entertainment news that pop up on my system, on my show, as people are sending it in, I'm going to read it out to you. So at this point, I'm going to invite Papi. You are welcome to our show. Please come and sit down live. Put the pillow on you. So, you go down. Yes, not like that. Papi, you are welcome to Pink Republic TV show. You say you respond to me.
Fine,
So they would like to hear your voice. You understand? So what are your real names?
My name is Peefresh.
Please face the camera.
My name is Peefresh.
So how did you form your name, Papi?
My English name is
Your English name is Papi. Wow. This is my first time hearing that. Continue, I can hear you.
So that is
Come in. You came very late. We stated it clearly. Please don't block the camera. Slide in and come and sit down. Slide in and come and sit down. Please come and sit down here. We make sure if it's not done, that I don't allow people to come in when I'm recording. It's not done. Okay? So, as we're saying,
My name is Kaduna, so my name is people just happy and English name. Papi is English name.
the Papi is your English name. So, let me ask you, when did you start the entertainment business?
I started music in the age of 12 years old
You're 12.
because
Is it professional or just singing or with your family or singing with your friends or singing in school?
back then in school,
Okay, in school.
I'm always required.
Okay, in choir. That's how you started. So when did you professionally start your career?
I started from recording in the year 2015.
2015. Wow. So what was your first song you recorded?
My first one was Kojo.
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 Then Kojo, what does it mean?
Go down and dance.
Go down and down. So how many songs do you have now?
I'm trying to ask my songs.
You have 5 songs. You wanted to perform the song today, but because of the system.
Yeah, that just
So what's the title of that one?
not for me. You can run on map and just keep up the one for me.
Okay, so
Actually,
what's the song all about?
this one has a good vibe. Then say about it has a good vibe for a girl.
For your girl.
Yeah.
So what inspired your song?
Actually, I'm a student singer, right? So actually too, I still sing about love. Because
Sing about
you know
love.
guys, anything without love is nonsense.
Oh my God, that's cool. Some people don't have love in their heart. So anything without love is nonsense. We would have loved to hear it, but we have other songs that we like to perform. Can I have your memory card so that no, it's not. It is there. So the one that comes up, please perform it so that we'll have a tight show. Or we try to let the audience pardon because we try to bring out the song, but it's not forthcoming. So he has one. What this one that will come? What years did you form all these songs?
It has many songs on the right. So it has many songs.
This one's here now. What year? From what year to what year?
Then I started dropping all these from 2016.
They are still very recent.
It still has one in 2019.
So you have 5 songs. So you are still getting to a complete album. Because the complete album stands from 8 songs, 9 songs. So you're learning 4. So they are still recent songs. You publish your album.
There has a new jam. That was one for me.
Wow.
I'm going back to that. It was Papi. G-A-Y-P-A-P-W.
So where else can people see you and contact you just in case they like you to?
On Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter. On Facebook, G-Papi. G-A-Y-P-A-P.
Okay?
Instagram, G-Papi.
Papi.
G-A-Y-P-A-P-W.
Okay. So let's slot in what we have for now because he was planning something as he was coming, his phone fell. So we are going to work with his memory card and he will perform. So the stage is here for you. You don't need to sit down, necessarily need to sit down, okay?
Music play motor.
Let's move on to another one.
To the comedy, Papi, baby, baby.
Stand up.
See, I hustle every day. See, I hustle for the paper. I hustle every day. See, I hustle for the dough. I hustle every day. I hustle for the paper. I hustle every day. See, I hustle for the dough. Hustle sweet like chocolate. I'm a love like demo. Hustle sweet like chocolate. I'm a love like demo. Hustle sweet like chocolate. I'm a love like demo. Hustle sweet like chocolate. I'm a love like demo. And they say you want like, say they get us to chop for long like again. We shake again, when I negotiate, they fool me. Gore dele, kibale, gore wale, Oluwa shami dola, Oluwa shami blessing, yeah. Vida loca. Back then, some say we loca. Right now, they're feeling the nigga, feeling the nigga. You know, for me, baby. Make you shake up for me, baby. But you dance like say you don't send nobody, yeah, yeah. I'm too sweet like chocolate, yo. I'm a love back there, I'm too sweet like chocolate, yo. I'm a love back there, I'm too sweet like chocolate, yo. I'm a love back there, I'm too sweet like chocolate, yo. I'm a love back there, That's money follow me, you're like a whole follow me. That's money follow me, you're like a whole follow me. Carry me, come and celebrate. Carry me, come and jubilate. See the money that come in every day. Oluwa lo ṣe yìí o. Ẹ̀wọ̀n yẹn for me, baby. Make you shake up for me, baby. Make you dance like say you no send nobody, yeah, yeah. Say I hustle every day. Say I hustle body paper. I hustle every day. Say I hustle body dough. Say I hustle every day. Say I hustle body paper. Say me hustle every day. Say me hustle body dough. I'm too sweet like chocolate, yo. 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 I'm a love at them. I'm a love at them. I'm too sweet like chocolate, yo. I'm a love at them. I'm too sweet like chocolate, yo. I'm a love at them. I'm too sweet like chocolate, yo. I'm a love at them.
Yeah, Papi, live on Think Public TV. Wow.
Some Afrobeat.
Yeah. So that was nice. See, I always advise people when you go to make your songs. Sorry, it's just one song for
Out input mode.
I always advise people when you go to make your song, when you go to have make your songs, always tell them to increase the volume because this thing is supposed to be so loud. If your production they don't increase the volume, always tell them increase the volume so that any system they put it will not be shortchanged. So thank you, Papi. Papi J, please don't go because at the end there's a reception, there's the pictures to be taken. Please sit down behind and let us call Peefresh. Please let's clap for him. Peefresh, sit down there and hold the keyboard. That's it on our. We want to collapse it. Hold it down so it will not change your voice. Each of the buttons works differently. You are welcome. So Peefresh, what's your real name? Please you need to be audible. My real name is Adamaman is smart. So how did you come about the name Peefresh? I have other name. Pelumi. Yeah. So then you not decide to call you Fresh Boy. You not decide to package it. Okay, now put it Peefresh. Wow, nice. You didn't like Sean. So let me ask you, when did you start your entertainment career? And I started at, let's say, 2017. Yeah. So what did you start doing in 2017? Did you come out with a single or you just started singing in church or your mosque anywhere?
No, I started singing in class.
In school. Okay.
So I'm a rapper.
Hey!
I'm a rapper then.
Then.
Yeah.
Today is Throwback Thursday, so it's then.
Now I'm a singer now.
Nice. So what made you to repent from nothing to sing?
I just think I like singing.
People don't appreciate it. That's what we're trying to say.
They appreciate God. I just love singing and I saw that I have the talent of singing.
Or singing instead of rapping. But rapping is still singing.
It's different though. when you say you just want to sing, nothing is singing. It's
The only difference is that they have criteria. Criteria we are singing R&B. Rap is also a genre. So you cannot say you've repented for rap. Like say you are no more a Tupac fan and you are now a Celine Dion fan. That's what you are telling our audience. So let me ask you, sponsoring your career, how is it going? Promotions.
it's going soft because there's no money. I don't have, but I promote on Facebook, just post, let people know.
But you know that everybody wants to become a musician now.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, apart from music, what else do you do?
I have fun.
Now and what kind of
Electrician.
yeah, electrician. Is it when you say electrician, is it you repair lights?
I fix lights, wiring house.
That is good hard work. Oh. That kind of hard work, anywhere you are in the world, somebody must need it. I always tell people, forget that we went to school. Me, I have our work. Oh. I can bake. Yes, I can bake. I can cook. I can sew. So I always tell people this one that all these things I started learning it when in 2000 I entered university in 2000 2001. I started diploma 2000. I entered full time 2001. 2002 we stayed at home 2 years. Strike. This MRC. I used it to go and do things so I learned a lot. And that thing is helping me now. Because I can do things by myself. If there's how my tailor will be messing up, I just say. Sometimes when the tailor cut once, I say this is not how they cut it. Say if you not to, so why you don't say? Because they don't cut time. You understand? But when you now show them that you can cut it, they will not start behaving well. People misbehave because they believe you don't know it. But when they know that you know it, they will start behaving well. The woman cut my A line. If you start cutting it like that, say, madam, let me see this. Cut it like this. See the way you cut it, I say, you know, I don't start to the learn now. I don't. You understand? And me, I cut it, even she too say, hey, she don't say short cut there like this. So it depends on who you learn from. You understand? It depends on who you learn from. So hard work, I will encourage it. Because Nigeria now is hard. As you are working now, you just see somebody break down car, walk around there, no mechanic job. Okay, what's happen? Nah, I don't know what's happened. If you be mechanic, you dey smile. You know, so if you see that one wire, you're going to say, oh, God, this will not spoil you. You come collect, I mean, they teach my bank thing. You come collect money, come up and goes forward. Do like me, say, say, I don't bring this. You come fix and back, wire, everything don't come back to normal. But what I'm trying to say is that apart from education, please learn them. So now, how many songs do you have?
I have 5.
5. The other person, Papi, have 5. You have 5. You are plan and they complete. So what are your titles of your songs?
My first song is Papi.
Damishe. What does it mean?
It means prayer.
Prayer for God. Are you a gospel artist or secular?
Secular.
Anyone you sing is inspired. So if this year now is gospel is ready, you sing gospel.
It's the one that
I want to understand now. When you say anyone,
you know, some artists they just sing prayer song,
yes.
one song, love.
So
For me, I can sing love, I can sing prayer song.
You're all rounder. So you know because you came late, you are supposed to open your Bluetooth. Please open your Bluetooth on your phone. Your phone is on your phone. Okay? Open your Bluetooth. You see WS2811. You see WS2811. My even control all of them is WS2811. Now upon this, you might just be anyone now. Yes. Might be anyone.
The Bluetooth device
Don't have to be one you're reading. Maybe it's
successfully.
you take the other one to perform. So now you go to your song, your volume controls this volume here. So you have to increase the volume. Once you put play, make sure your volume is high. Go to where your song is. Yes, put play. It's time for you to perform. Let. See the difference.
It's rapping to sound feature.
Peefresh on this morning.
You're not going to your back.
Ilé ayé yọ, mo máa rí tèmi ṣe láàrin ẹgbẹ́ lọ. Àìdílé fàtí lọ. Ilé ayé yọ, mo máa rí tèmi ṣe láàrin ẹgbẹ́ lọ. I wake up every morning, I listen to my mommy. She pray for me every morning, for me to get the money. And I pray for you, my mom. I keep praying every day. Kówó mi balẹ̀ gbé bá mi ṣe, bàbá jọ̀wọ́ bá mi ṣe, bàbá jọ̀wọ́ jẹ́ kó dáa fún mi, bá mi ṣe, bàbá jọ̀wọ́ bá mi ṣe, bàbá jọ̀wọ́ jẹ́ kó dáa fún mi. Mo fọwọ́ lórí mi mú, ẹ̀dá mi jọ̀wọ́ má sùn lọ. Orí mi gbé mi dé báyọ̀ mi, ẹsẹ̀ mi dẹ̀sìn mi lọ. I pray to God bàbá jọ̀wọ́ má jẹ́ kí n nira. If you know me God I know, wọ́n fẹ́ kó dà fún mi I know. Àìdílé pàǹtí lọ, ilé ayé yọ, mo máa rí tèmi ṣe láàrin ẹgbẹ́ lọ. Àìdílé pàǹtí lọ, ilé ayé yọ, mo máa rí tèmi ṣe láàrin ẹgbẹ́ lọ. Bá mi ṣe, bàbá jọ̀wọ́ bá mi ṣe, bàbá jọ̀wọ́ jẹ́ kó dáa fún mi. Bá mi ṣe, bàbá jọ̀wọ́ bá mi ṣe, bàbá jọ̀wọ́ jẹ́ kó dáa fún mi. Orí mọ́ládé mo pè o, kébi má bà mí mọ́. Ẹ̀mí mímọ́ mo pè o, kó sì má gbà mí mọ́. Mo kúnlẹ̀ mo bẹ̀bẹ̀, mo gbàdúrà mo gbàwẹ̀. Láyọ̀ mi lè dàlẹ̀, cause enemy wọ́n ti rò mí pin, wọ́n ní mo lè lọ wájú pé mo ti dópin. Ọlọ́run fọkàn mi balẹ̀, ó ní kí n ṣe sùúrù kí fọkàn balẹ̀. Àgádá lòlò la máa fi tí wọ́n pa, wọ́n ní kúrò níbẹ̀ tá máa fi ìwọ́n pa. I keep praying every day. Kówó mi balẹ̀ pépèpè, bá mi ṣe, bàbá jọ̀wọ́ bá mi ṣe, bàbá jọ̀wọ́ jẹ́ kó dáa fún mi. Bá mi ṣe, bàbá jọ̀wọ́ bá mi ṣe, bàbá jọ̀wọ́ jẹ́ kó dáa fún mi.
Zazalmix.
Yes, sir. Only one song.
It's rapping to sound feature.
Before you open the press another thing. Okay. I don't talk. Before you call here. Oh, yeah, sure. We are still live. So, like I said, let's stand up. We want to see our good bands. You came with somebody. Who is the person you came with? Manager. I will not come to manager. Just sit down. Let me call manager.
Nowadays, you must be doing that for you. That's the reason.
Oh, manager. Let's hear from you before we go. So, good morning. Yeah, manager.
Yes,
What are you managing manager? Let me understand.
We are friends in fancy system. So, that's it.
Okay.
So, she help when we have went to go to food.
Okay. You organize shows for him.
No. I need people.
Okay, you look out for shows then.
I have a lot of friends. So, when I show them out, I need to follow.
inform him. But it's so very, very good. You understand? And I wish people out there also, I always tell them, don't be looking at the big, big stars. Invite all these stars upcoming. They have reading, they have passion, it has meaning to their song. And when they don't go, they don't really sing what you know again. But this time around that they are starting, there's always message attached to the song. Manager, I just wanted people to see you so that they know that manager of the manager is behind the scene, because they have to go and have the show they are supposed to speak. So let's say our goodbye for our live audience. Papi, you have to come and join the live. Papi, come and start. Papi, I know today is somehow for you, but I don't want you to be down, because sometimes that at that point of your life when you think you are down, that is when something good is coming for you. I always tell people, when you are giving up all hope in life, look out, watch out. That is when one good thing is coming. The devil doesn't want people to see you. He will see you like, wear your glasses when they don't see your face. So that when they see you for real, they know that you are the one. But I don't want you to feel down. You don't understand? Your song is good. It's only that it was not loud enough. I hope you understand. But people have seen your face, your presence, you have the package, you have everything. So don't be downcasted in life, okay? So thank you, Peefresh. Don't show them why you are fresh today. Fresh. Bamishe. I would like that's what to say. So how will they get you on social media? Because I also asked him that same question. I'm on Facebook. No offense will reach the Peefresh. Okay, so look out for Peefresh and also look out for Papi on social media. You can contact them directly if you want to reach out to them and also be their fans. Don't forget to follow us every Thursday. We're always having new artists, new package. Look out, discover them. I always tell people their songs have meaning. Even this one he perform now, you must dance. Even me, I got that flowing that they don't know that I will stand up and start shaking my body. So thank you, both of you, for coming. And to my guests, sorry, you cannot stay longer than here because I have to be out. In short, I don't really the warm car since morning so that I will fly out. So thank you very much for coming. See you next time, next week. Same time, same station, Facebook.